Okay.
That's
Color 17 banned.
They gave a real reason, so I was like, okay.
So if anyone in the chat's listening, it's because you can't see EX parry.
All EXs in this game make you glow gold.
Yeah.
So he's already gold. That explains why Handi uses it. I always wonder why he used that hideous fucking skin, and it's because he's cheating.
He's a cheater.
We know he's a cheater. Yo. Yeah, you're done. You're chilling. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably just going to go home. But yeah, we'll play some friendlies downstairs. Whatever's good.
Kurai's mentioned, actually...
Catch you, mate.
See you, mate. Kurai's mentioned that he's going to get hit by the EX parry over and over again. So
yes.
You know, that's well and truly on his mind going into this matchup. So hopefully he catches...
Oh, my God.
He catches on, but he might just be looking for it too much and get hit by everything else as well.
Yeah, look. Okay, so he goes the install, and he was okay. So can we block it out? This shit is obnoxious. You just have to play the mini game, and yeah, they always get the hit. I
was actually just saying how this game's a lot more readable than the other anime games I've played. This character just completely blows it out of the water.
Yeah, Lowain. Well, Lowain is like he's meant to be the gag character,
right?
So he's like meant to be troll and hard to read, and he's all gimmicks, and like he's considered a low tier, but he's probably like low mid as opposed to straight up low.
Is he like a low tier, but only if you know exactly all the frame data type of thing?
Yeah, it's not so much frame data, it's more knowledge checks. Like this, if you know what to look for, the frame data is pretty like generous.
Okay.
Like it's like you have to know where the lows and the overheads are. You have to know the mini game against the super.
Is he holding 2 wine bottles?
Yeah, it's you can change your weapon. Like there's weapon skins.
Oh, yes, I think you've told me about that before.
So he normally has like 2
Mans is an alcoholic.
Butterfly knives, but you can make them. Well, his windscreen is he's drinking. So, with the boys.
Did you have any like call-outs on these players' habits or anything like that?
Well, I haven't got to see Kurai play because he's only just come back.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And he also used to play 2B, so this is a new character, new player, essentially. But Handi's... Yeah, Handi will press the parry. Handi is sort of hard because he'll just burn parry very liberally. And then the problem is that you build meter very quickly in this game.
Yes, I noticed.
And so he's going to get even if he's like wrong with his parries, he'll get enough meter to go into super every round, like pretty much. And he can just go into the human pyramid install like basically for free.
For free, yeah, okay.
And then you have to play the mini game for 5 seconds.
Okay.
And then if he opens you up, you take a lot of damage and the round's even. And if you don't, if you manage to block all of it, it's like you're in the corner and you're still in a bad situation.
Is he plus at the end of it?
I think so. I think he can be.
Okay, well, that's brutal. I suppose, yeah, it depends on the mix, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I think both the overhead and low are still safe or plus. Like, I think he's plus permanently in it. But he also has super armor the whole time. So if you hit him, he just ignores the hit stun. He takes damage, but he just ignores it.
Okay, right.
So yeah, it's sort of hard. Like, his habits are just like... Beating Handi is just... You're beating the character, you're not beating the player. It's like, he plays Lily in Street Fighter, and it's much the same as beating a Lily.
This is some smack. This is Handi.
Don't worry, the whole state hates Handi.
Okay,
but he plays the heals. He loves it.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's good. I respect that. Someone's got to play the heals. This way entertainment.
Well, Handi wins like every round back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like for Granblue, yeah. So he's like good.
Okay, right.
But we all hate him because he's annoying.
Yeah, you got to hate you got to go for the underdog and hate the winners. It's just, man, it's a strain, like standard strain behavior, I think.
Well, the fun thing about Queensland Granblue is that we all play shit characters. So
yes, I was actually mentioning that to Kurai earlier. Yeah. Like, well, I noticed no one's playing the ridiculous top tiers.
Even this character, I think the Kurai plays, I think she's pretty bad.
Bad, really?
Yeah, I don't think she's very good. Okay, I think tier lists consider her like low tier, and like she's just kind of telegraphed, and her gimmick is like, I have big buttons and I can do like empowered supers, but you just block it.
Whoop said you're spitting.
Yeah, of course. I know my boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the counterplay to having big buttons in this game is just block, because blocking's easy.
I get you.
And then like you eventually get in on her, and it's not. I don't think she has a free DP. I think she has to spend meter DP.
As I was saying to him though, you only block if you have the free version. You don't pay money to block. So
that's true. Gran doesn't have to pay money to block. But this should be a lot of damage.
Yeah, this laser looks super cool.
Yeah, that's the empowered laser.
There was a lot of spend there. Was that a...
That was only EX spend.
Okay.
So all the EX spend does is make your cooldown longer. It doesn't actually use any meter. No, and this is the other install.
Wow.
which is also another mini game, and you have to just know how to block. Okay, he knows. He's doing it. Ah, he got hit. Oh, but he got headbutt. Okay, so that was...
Okay,
you're pretty happy with that if you're Kurai. You got hit once.
Did quite well, actually.
But if you get hit by one of the things, he can like combo them into each other and you just explode.
Is it a random number, or does he control?
It's time.
Time.
So he presses what... He just chooses which option,
Ooh,
but he can only do so many.
Nice, super.
Yeah, that's good.
That was just like, you know what? I'm not losing.
Yeah,
I refuse to lose.
Nice. That install super where you turn into the goddess is like pretty bad, really.
Okay.
Because like, if you know exactly how to counter it, you will never get hit ever because they're all reactable.
Oh, I see.
But it's just like in the heat of the moment, you might fuck up, and if you do fuck up, you just die. The humid pyramid super is way better because it's like actually oppressive Oki,
and you just have to hold it.
You just have to hold it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Plus, that goddess character is a total hottie as well.
Yeah, yeah. And she also, she can take damage, but she cannot die. So there's no point trying to hit her when she's in it.
Does the damage translate to the life bar? Or
yeah, it does. It
okay.
does. So you could technically put them to a pixel, I think, but then like you're going to get hit in the process of doing that, so don't attempt to.
Gotcha. So it's like a chip out situation. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, this is looking... You could say that Handi's winning handily.
Yeah, but Kurai got the game, so, you know...
That is true.
Yeah,
and it's even
well.
scoreless.
And that's a big...
That was a very good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he said he was going to get hit by that, and he was right.
He's going to hit by that. But a big change this patch is that nearly all reversals have counter hit recovery now.
Right, okay.
So getting... I'm pretty sure it includes parry. So if you do call it out and punish it, you get a lot of damage.
Okay.
But the end lag on parry is quite low. So it's
what's like the move? Like a medium?
Yeah, you probably can, but you have to be kind of locked in. It's often better just to try and grab it, I feel.
Oh wow, that's not very good.
It's hard. It's not like it's not like a whiff DP lag. It's like you kind of have to be ready for it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know the exact frame data, but I know it's like there's been plenty of times where I've blocked it, reacted, tried to punish, and he's been able to block.
Right, got it. He's just going for these supers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that parry again.
Yeah, out of the corner, and he's now in chip.
Oh, that was a really good spot dodge. Oh,
he didn't have any meter.
He got it back. Oh.
Jesus.
He says, this
dear.
is it, right? He can't do shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that must be very annoying.
It's fucking annoying. Yeah. Kurai didn't convert off the auto combo, but he didn't have meter for like if he had meter he would have killed, but he would have just had to do like a EX spiral or whatever, which wouldn't have killed, but it would have been like next hit kills, and it would have given Oki.
Yeah, it's one of those.
But he just did nothing, so
yeah.
He probably tried to.
He probably tried, and then when nothing
then
came out, it just did in the headlights, you know.
Yeah.
Been there before.
It's even though like meter's free in this game, it's a little tricky to track because you're spending and gaining it so quickly, so you kind of have to keep looking. That's a big drop.
Yeah, unlucky.
And dropping super confirms like that is like devastating.
Especially now that he's got the corner.
Yeah.
And he's got full meter as well.
Yeah,
so
you give super and they have meter. And like Handi can just at any point go into install now if he feels like it.
And you know it's coming.
Yeah. Or if he gets the right hit, he can just spend on the empowered moves and kill.
Oh my
There it is, wake up. And he's got the health to play.
And so now it's just hold this mix.
Yeah, you can't do it. You have to hold the mix. He's holding it there.
Is there any way to... Okay, right. I think you told me before that you can't get chipped out unless there's a gap in the...
Yeah, you can't be comboed into chip.
Yeah.
You have to be set to 0-1 and then hit again.
Right. That super is really making a big difference in the matchup.
Yeah, it's like Kurai's playing around it well, but he didn't get hit at all, but he still took a lot of chip, and like it's a really good super. It's like people sort of like joke. It's like, oh, it's a meme, but it's like, nah, it's just obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the Handi. He'll often just, like, when he's, like, negative slightly, he'll just cancel into parry, and it's like, okay, you try to punish me, but I'm just parrying here. It's just like doing DP, like, on their block. That's what it feels like. And it works really well.
Oh, my God.
And there's a chip. Yeah. And the chip's really, because he can't combo into it, but he can reset the situation. He just goes low and then goes low again, and it's like you die.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to hold the mix.